Cold.
Sure about this?
No.
Back in 1985, John Constantine made his debut in the Swamp Thing comic by Alan Moore, and later he got his own gig in the Hellblazer series. Picture this guy as a smooth talker and magic enthusiast who knows how to slip out of tricky spots.
Angel, wait, you don't need to see this, okay? No.
Give us the room, please.
When Keanu Reeves brought him to the big screen in 2005, some fans weren't sold on the casting because he didn't quite match the comic book look, which is more like Sting the musician. But you know what? That 2005 movie has aged like a fine wine. With the likes of Michael Keaton and George Clooney revisiting their old DC roles and the whole John Wick craze, fans couldn't help but ask for more Constantine action. Well, guess what? Reeves heard the call, and director Francis Lawrence is all in for a sequel. Constantine 2 might still be a couple of years away, but why not dive into the original now? It's the perfect time to catch up and figure out what went down in the end. So what's the deal with Constantine? Well, played by the one and only Keanu Reeves, John is a paranormal investigator with a rather grim past. As a kid, he saw some seriously messed up stuff that led him to try and check out of life early. Turns out, in his world, there's more than meets the eye. Angels, demons, and even scarier things lurking in the shadows. John, with his unique ability, could see all of it, and it drove him to attempt suicide because, well, it seemed like the sanest option at the time. The wild twist? He was dead for 2 minutes before the paramedics brought him back. Now, Constantine is on a mission. His suicide attempt condemned him to hell, and he's determined to set things right. Imagine dealing with angels and demons as your day job. But the story doesn't stop there. Constantine, portrayed by Keanu Reeves, pays a visit to the angel Gabriel, played by Tilda Swinton, after getting the news that his smoking habit has given him terminal lung cancer. He's seeking an extension on his life, arguing that all the demon exorcisms should count for something. However, Gabriel, being the angelic buzzkill, denies his request, stating that doing good deeds for selfish reasons won't earn him a golden ticket out of hell. In the movie, Constantine jumps into action to help Angela Dodson, played by Rachel Weisz, unravel the mysterious death of her twin sister. Angela is skeptical about the suicide verdict because her sister, a devoted Catholic, wouldn't have taken her own life, considering the whole going to hell belief for suicides in Catholicism. After some persuasive chat, Constantine reluctantly agrees to assist Angela in getting to the bottom of things. Meanwhile, down in Mexico, a guy stumbles upon the Spear of Destiny, the one that poked Jesus in the ribcage, all wrapped up in a Nazi flag. Oddly enough, he starts marching towards Los Angeles with it. As Constantine digs deeper, he senses trouble brewing. Full-blown demons are strutting around on Earth, breaking a supposed truce between heaven and hell. Usually, only angels and demons with human hosts can stroll on our turf. As Constantine's investigation unfolds, the plot thickens. He discovers that Lucifer's son Mammon has big plans to drop by Earth, overthrow his old man, and turn our world into hell's playground. To pull this off, Mammon needs a psychic host and some divine assistance. Angela spills the beans that her sister had psychic abilities, leading Constantine to a chilling realization. Her sister offed herself to block Mammon's evil scheme. Unfortunately, Mammon's divine sidekick kidnaps Angela, aiming to use her as a replacement for her sister in this diabolical plan. In the grand finale, Constantine puts on his detective hat and figures out that the divine accomplice Mammon needs is none other than Gabriel. The revelation hits harder when Constantine and his buddy Chaz, played by Shia LaBeouf, catch Mammon attempting a daring escape from Angela's belly. So, Constantine and Chaz give it their all to perform an exorcism on Mammon, trying to kick the satanic son out of Angela's body. But, plot twist, an unseen force snuffs out the young Chaz, and Constantine pulls a classic reveal from the shadows move to unveil Gabriel as the puppet master. Gabriel spills the celestial beans, confessing that she doesn't believe humanity has earned God's love and grace. Her master plan? Helping Mammon turn Earth into hell will supposedly make humans fight for their lives, bringing out their better selves and proving their worth to the heavenly powers. The only hiccup? This isn't exactly in line with the divine agreement. With God out of the picture, apparently on a coffee break or something, Gabriel shows Constantine the exit and preps to perform some impromptu surgery on Angela's abdomen using the Spear of Destiny. It's a showdown of epic proportions, and things are getting downright celestial and chaotic. In a classic Constantine move, our clever protagonist figures out the ultimate loophole to thwart Mammon and Gabriel's diabolical plans. He decides the only way to stop them is by taking matters into his own hands. Literally. Constantine slashes his wrists and plays the waiting game. Knowing he was destined for hell due to his past teenage suicide attempt, he counts on Lucifer himself making a grand entrance to drag him down. Sure enough, the devil arrives, ready to claim Constantine's soul. However, before Lucifer can whisk him away to eternal damnation, Constantine spills the beans about Mammon and Gabriel's mischief in the other room. Satan, being a bit of a helicopter parent, rushes in, puts a stop to Gabriel's Spear of Destiny surgery on Angela, and gives Mammon a one-way ticket back to hell. Lucifer even goes the extra mile, roasting off Gabriel's wings for good measure. With the crisis averted, Lucifer turns to Constantine and asks what he wants in return. Our hero takes the selfless route, requesting the release of Isabel from hell and a direct ticket to heaven for her. Lucifer agrees, but just as he's about to take Constantine on a tour of the afterlife, a twist unfolds. Instead of being dragged down to hell, Constantine finds himself bathed in heavenly light and pulled upward. But Lucifer, being the possessive entity he is, decides to throw a wrench in the works. To prevent John from getting what he wants most, Lucifer miraculously heals him, eliminating the lung tumors and giving him a clean bill of health. So, Constantine, with a newfound lease on life, is left to navigate the living world, with the ever-looming possibility of stumbling back into hell. After the 2005 live-action debut of Constantine, the character had a resurgence nearly a decade later. Matt Ryan stepped into the role for NBC's Constantine, although the show sadly lasted only one season. Despite this, Ryan's authentic portrayal of the character earned him popularity among comic book fans. The good news is that Matt Ryan didn't stop there. He continued to bring John Constantine to life within the CW's Arrowverse. Constantine made appearances in an episode of Arrow and multiple seasons of Legends of Tomorrow. Ryan also expanded his portrayal of the occult detective to animated movies. His animated adventures include Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, Constantine City of Demons, and Constantine the House of Mystery. Thanks to Matt Ryan's dedication, John Constantine has enjoyed a notable presence on both the big and small screen, offering fans an extended journey into the supernatural world of the character. Now a sequel is in the works, although updates have been a bit slow, partly due to the 2023 writer's strike. However, director Francis Lawrence has assured everyone that the movie is on track, and they're aiming for an R rating this time around. In a candid talk with The Wrap back in November, Lawrence expressed his regret about the first film having an R rating, but feeling more like a PG-13 due to studio interference. He mentioned, "My big regret was that we have an R-rated movie that's really a PG-13 movie. And if I was going to have an R, I would have really made an R-rated movie. I would have made it much scarier and much more violent, and I really would have made an R-rated movie." This opens up exciting possibilities for the sequel. A Hellblazer adaptation deserves that gritty, dark edge and truly earning that R rating. Lawrence acknowledges taking liberties with the character in the first film, straying from the source material, but he's eager for the cast and crew to have the creative freedom to make the movie they want. If they can unleash the full potential, it promises to be an enjoyable and intense cinematic experience. Beyond the rating aspirations, the sequel also aims to tie up loose ends from the original film. There's talk about Chaz returning as an angel in the mid-credit scene, a unique twist not explored in the comics, but adding an intriguing layer to the plot. With all these elements in play, it looks like the Constantine sequel is gearing up to be a devilishly good time. Well, that's it for today. For now, make sure that you like our video. Please share your views in the comment section with us. Subscribe to the channel to get updated, and do not forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you at the next one.